All right, hello, good morning, almost afternoon. My name is Mandi Thorne, and I'm here to tell you about my business. It's called Rainier Apparel, and I have an upcycled clothing business. And I'm going to tell you why it's a good idea to maybe think and consider of what we can do collaboratively. So I'm going to kind of cruise through my slides a little bit because of time-wise, but just so you guys know who I am a fashion influencer. And my end goal is to be someone who disrupts the retail industry with my clothing idea. And here's the crazy thing, guys. I'm asking people to basically be clothed in trash. So as we look around the room, and this is something that I did last year when I had the opportunity to do the pitch, we all have some form of a beverage container on our table. Majority of them are not a reusable item at all. They most likely are going to end up in the landfill. Only 9% of the plastic products that we do recycle actually make it to be recycled into another plastic form. That is where I decided that my story needed to change. I started as an apparel decorator for screen printing and embroidery. I sourced out for my goodies to get done, and I was kind of like the person who orchestrated the project. I started to learn more about the industry of pollution. And I started to see all these different things wash up on the shores of one of my favorite beaches and also my inspiration spot. I soon became disturbed as I started to kind of peel back the layers. I realized that there wasn't a lot of education or direction out there for action of change. So I couldn't ignore it, and I said, all right, I gotta figure out something. So I decided to take my side hustle of just basically having a logo for my company, and I made it a mission-driven product that is a reflection of who I am as a person, and it's living a rad life. And that looks like to me where you have a lifestyle, it's a motto, and it's a movement. And whoever puts on our clothing or uses one of our accessories is a direct reflection of themselves. And I truly believe that whether it's something you're wearing as a shirt, or if it's going to be a wallet that you take out when you're having an experience of some sort, it is going to be something that indefinitely changes the world, one piece at a time. Sorry, my slides seem to be a little bit all jumbled here, but here's the deal. So it's a no-waste clothing platform. So it's an innovating process that's basically at its seeding stage. So what I do is I find waste of all forms. So whether that is finding trash pieces on the shores of the Pacific Northwest, whether that is being able to go to the recycle facilities and grab the actual PET materials and go to different suppliers who actually break it down into other forms so I can use it as clothing, bags, etc. So like I said before, I'm a believer in making movements that cause a revolution that empowers others to leave an impactful footprint. We all talk about the carbon footprint that's actually ruining our world. So how can we retrace the steps? How can we have steps that are going to be seen for the future generations? I have 2 children, and I want them to be able to enjoy a world that we live in. And especially with being the ocean part of my passion, we've got to do something. So I'm going to break it down real quick for corporate plastic. So if I was saying hey to Starbucks, because they have been one of my biggest passions of why I'm an entrepreneur today. It all started with when I put on a green apron 14 years ago, and I was given the permission to be able to be an entrepreneur of my own dreams. So throughout my journey, I realized that, wow, I could take this now, my business that I'm in, and I can incorporate what I'm passionate about and leading forward into doing something. So 8 water bottles can be broken down into materials and threaded together to fabric and into a shirt or anything else. So here we are. I'm going to go a little bit faster, but our product is more than just a solution. Cleaning up has to be more than that. So our product is a reflection of its quality over quantity. We're giving our consumers an option to be able to make an impactful change, not only for what they put on every day, but also in their communities and other around. My target audience is obviously us millennials because they are the ones who are making a change. And then it's going to be their babies. 1 in 4 millennials are parents, and they are instilling the same mission-driven goals within their own children. And my last slide didn't work, but that's okay. So I'm going to put it this way. I recently took the opportunity of taking my apron off of the shelf and I am now currently a partner again in a cafe because I believe that my handprint is something that I'm going to do that's going to give hope, integrity, and grit to upstand the odds of the problem that we have right now with plastic pollution and indefinitely change the world one piece at a time. Thank you.